This is a Quinnipiac University Alert for November 23, 2007. I am the Watcher. The truth has a voice. I will not be tracked. I will not be stopped. I cannot be silenced. Quinnipiac is sick. I am the medicine. A university is built not out of bricks and landscaping, but out of the free and open exchange of ideas. Free speech did not begin with our First Amendment rights. It is rooted in basic moral rights, and as John Stuart Mill taught us, in the practical concern of creating new knowledge. A free society abhors censorship, and nowhere more than on a university campus. The details of the steps toward censorship at Quinnipiac are already well known to the community, though they remain largely removed from our student media. In an effort to shape the public impression of Quinnipiac, the administration has limited when the Chronicle is allowed to publish to the web. More recently, they have sought to make campus officials unavailable to reporters for student media, effectively cutting off an important source of information for students. They have intimidated student reporters and editors and restricted the freedom of staff and even of faculty to communicate with the student press. Much of this has been in response to coverage of very real problems of racial intolerance on the Quinnipiac campus. Not talking about racial insensitivity will not make it go away. On the contrary, curtailing discussion only promotes the idea that Quinnipiac is not open to diversity. The President's response to this issue has been deplorable, demonstrating sophomoric sophistry that would be shameful from our high school applicants, let alone our university president. He has claimed that the First Amendment does not apply to private universities. He is right, if his only aim is remaining on the right side of the law. But universities have a moral and ethical requirement to not only protect the freedom of the student press, but to encourage it. The courts may not require that the Chronicle remain free from administrative restrictions and interference, but the Quinnipiac community, our students, alumni, staff, and faculty, do require open discussion. This academic freedom is not only espoused in university documents and advertising, it is a core part of the standards for accreditation by the New England Association of Schools and Colleges. Leaving aside the larger moral question, the President's attitude toward the Chronicle hurts our reputation as an institution of excellence and devalues the degree that several generations have earned from Quinnipiac. It makes the Fred Friendly Award an empty gesture, devoid of his spirit. This is most acute, of course, when it comes to the journalism degree. What aspiring journalist would come to a university where the basic freedoms of the press are taught but not adhered to? What professional journalist wants to admit to having a degree from a school that has willingly taken a position contrary to this ideal? Saying Quinnipiac is excellent is one thing. Providing an atmosphere in which journalists can learn to become skilled professionals is more important. It is not too late for President Leahy to make appropriate changes. Earlier this year, the president of Tufts University, Lawrence Bacow, said the following after issues with the student press on his own campus. Universities are places where people should have the right to freely express opinions, no matter how offensive, stupid, wrong-headed, ill-considered, or unpopular. President Leahy has done much to make Quinnipiac a better place, but his current policies towards student media threaten to set back that progress substantially. If he has issues with how he has been presented in the Chronicle, he should by all means make use of his bully pulpit to present his own position. But making the main organ of student media a shill for university public relations has already done irreparable harm, and will continue to do so until publicly reversed. When there was still a Soviet Union, the government kept news media in check through intimidation and restrictive policy. The people of that nation responded by creating samizdat, meaning self-published documents that flouted official restrictions. If you are a member of the Quinnipiac community and have a story to tell, contact me at TheWatcher@hush.com. Do not contact me using Quinnipiac's email system if you do not wish the university to track you. Use another address. We will also be watching for news, video, and audio published to the web to reproduce in our alerts. We all have other issues in our lives, families, friends, studying, and having fun, but we spend too much time, energy, and money on Quinnipiac to watch it get flushed down the memory hole. It is time to take Quinnipiac back. I am the Watcher. The truth has a voice. I will not be tracked. I will not be stopped. I cannot be silenced. Quinnipiac is sick. I am the medicine.